Squire,
Aye, Sir Lancelot.
we've traveled far today, and the vile kingdom of Jersey lies across yonder river. Let us make camp here in this verdant glade and respite for a while.
A wise decision, my liege.
Squire,
Yes, my liege.
I demand entertainment, for I'm in poor spirits. It's hot, I'm sweaty, and it's the Middle Ages. Play some music for me.
Well, my lord knows I always carry my trusted lyre. The juggling way.
No, cease that infernal racket. That sounds so 1423. Play something more befitting of the current age, something contemporary.
Aye, my lord. I have just the thing. Behold! The EP Medieval Instrumentalis Electronicum. A gift from the Kingdom of Sweden. This wondrous automaton was designed by the most cunning mages and can summon sackbuts, mandolins, flutes, war drums, cantors, comforting sounds from the castle wards, and of course, the final moments of your nemesis, the infamous influencer Lancelot.
I say, this is most marvelous. Prithee, lay down a fat bubonic beat upon which we may gyrate.
Yes, my liege. This was fun and a bit of a tough act to follow, but I think it shows that the brand new EP-1320 Medieval Instrumentalis Electronicum by Teenage Engineering definitely stirred our imagination down here in the B&H dungeon. And so voila, the much anticipated new member of the EP series, which brings back all the stuff we loved about the OG with one distinctive difference. The EP-1320 comes with a built-in 96 megabytes library of medieval themed sounds that include everything you'll need to create, and I quote straight from the creators here, bubonic beats. All in all, the EP-1320 comes with 220 built-in samples perfect to create medieval themed jams, and you can of course record and chop your own samples using the line input or the internal microphone with an additional 32 megabytes of memory dedicated to user samples. As far as the hardware goes, the EP-1320 is the perfect twin of its forefather, the EP-133KO2, but the color palette has been changed to evoke something more medieval. The sweet hue of mud and hay in the castle's ward on a grey and cold morning. And you can also tell that the designers had a ton of fun with it. All the labels have been replaced with hilarious fake Latin labels, Ignito for power, Sonus for sound, and my personal favorite, Swingus. This might disorient you a bit at the beginning, but a quick look at the user manual or at the front panel of the original EP-133 will clarify things quickly and tell you what is what. This EP also brings back the iconic alphanumerical display of the original with its myriad of icons which have been adapted to reflect the ancient vibe of the device, as well as the onboard speaker for spontaneous medieval dance parties and the microphone for sampling while on a quest. The unit also features a headphone output and a line input, sync and MIDI I/O, and a USB Type-C port for power and sample management via a host computer and the EP sample tool. Now, it goes without saying that the EP-1320 wants you to create your own medieval jams. But Teenage Engineering has also included 9 demo songs that you can access by pressing the Demos button. These songs all use a different set of sounds and are great as a starting point for those looking for inspiration or a quick bump. Here's a little Jamus as an example. Now let's talk workflow a little bit. The EP-1320 works primarily in 3 modes. Manus, effectively the home screen of the EP from which you can navigate the active project and which displays the state of the sequencer in real time. Sonus, or sound mode, which is the menu you'll use to organize and modify your samples. And Tempus, which deals with all tempo and quantization related matters. The EP-1320 lets you organize samples in groups of 12 sounds, which can be accessed with the ornate lettered buttons. So for instance, your drums can be set in group A, your bass or drones in group B, harmonic and melodic instruments in group C, and your own samples in group D. Next up are the 12 velocity-sensitive pads, which can be used to trigger the samples, but also to activate the focus effects, which we'll talk about in a minute, and to navigate the song structure. The EP can hold up to 9 projects, each of which can be composed of up to 99 scenes, and each scene holds up to 99 patterns per group, so you can workshop a lot of different ideas and then commit a combination you like into a scene that you can then recall later as a song part. The 12 pads can also be used in combination with the fader to set and automate various parameters such as pitch, volume, high and low pass filter, sound effect level, and more on a per group basis. So for example, you can set and automate the volume of any group with the fader, which is what I did to create the sidechain effect on the bass of the opening demo. Creating a song with the EP Medieval is really easy. You can build a track live by adding parts one by one to a loop. Or punch in all the steps one by one using the plus and minus buttons to navigate the pattern in the sequencer. The sample triggers will launch one sample per pad with drum sounds, but can be set to play chromatically or in a given scale for melodic sounds by pressing the clavis or keys button. To embellish your jams, the EP-1320 also features one global effect bus with 6 effects to choose from, which include delay, reverb, distortion, chorus, filter, and compression. And the EP Medieval also brings back the really fun Pocus or Punch-In Effects 2.0 of the KO2, which are a blast for live performances. Last but not least, I want to mention the unsung hero and true cornerstone of the EP-1320, the Altero Button, aka the Shift key. The EP Medieval is the king of secondary menus and hidden functions, all of which can be accessed via the Altero Button. One of them, for instance, is the Necto or loop function that can be used to create cool loops within your songs. Getting acquainted with these dark mechanics might require for you to bunker down in the scroll library of your castle, but Teenage Engineering has included a simplified codex parchment that I highly encourage you to read before you get going on your quest, as it will clarify your path greatly. And with this, we come to the end of this brief overview of the EP-1320 Medieval, and I have to say, it is objectively very, very fun, albeit I'll concede a bit niche. But if you are a bard at heart, a dungeon master trying to up the atmosphere of your games, or just your run-of-the-mill witch or wizard trying to jam the night away, well, look no further. This Instrumentis Electronicum is for you. Let me know your thoughts about the EP-1320 in the comment scroll below. This was Bard Gabe from House B&H, and I bid you farewell and adieu.
Again! 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 Once more. Again.